That's short.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Listen. I didn't say it wasn't allowed. You gonna sit like a lady and act like a lady in the thing?
Yeah.
I would expect you to, but I want to hear it out of your mouth.
Yes, look, I have shorts on too.
That's a plus for me.
Don't let your daughters wear anything 304 adjacent. No. No short dresses or kind of short dresses. Fellas, teach your daughters how to dress early as 6. You need to teach her that she doesn't need to show her body off or her legs off or her, belly off for her to wear a nice outfit or for people to value her. You need to teach her that very early. You can wear cute clothes without it showing body. The world don't need to see what your imprints look like. But see, a lot of fathers, they're not allowed to be this active in their children's lives because they're not in the home. They're forced to be weekend dads. And not only teach her how to dress, teach her why you're saying these things. Don't just say because I said so. Break it down intellectually. Teach her how she'll get more valuable things by not being a 304. And it may seem like the other girls she know that are being whorish are getting everything and getting all the attention. When she finds her husband, that'll be worth more than all the chads that pumped and dumped her friends. Yeah, her dad seemed like one of them tough biker types, but he got a soft spot for his baby girl, so he giving her leeway. Don't do that, fellas. Don't do that. Be loving, but be hard on them. They need it, trust me.
Something that I've learned over the last year in dating is that the more a man tells you about his job and what he does, the less money he makes. The more money he makes, the more vague he is. So men that are broke will tell you all the different odds and ends jobs that they do. They feel like they have to try out for you. The more money they make, let's say, they'll just tell you their job role. I'm a project manager, or I'm a landman, I'm an engineer. The men that make the most money just tell you what industry they work in. I work in the oil and gas industry. Sweetie, he's the CEO.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
This lady don't qualify for those top tier dudes. She tatted up. She doesn't seem like she's in the best shape. I don't get those vibes that she would make the cut. So, I mean, thanks for the advice, but unless you're married to one of those top tier men, I don't think you should be giving advice. Ladies, just don't take advice from other women, period. How about that? Let me guess, you're some post-wall thought who's still going on 100 dates a year and don't nobody ever snatch you up. But you the dating expert.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You better fix my entire life, you little shit.
Exactly. POV, you finally decide to give the nice guy a chance. You're just the cleanup guy. She's like, yeah, you better make my life better and clean up all the mess I made this past 10, 15 years, you little punk, or I'm going to ruin you. Hey, this is what you're signing up for when you marry a woman past 23, really, but I'll give them a little leeway today and say 25. When you marry a woman after 25 or get with a woman after 25, this is you. She giving you creepy stare downs and talking to you in a whispering tone while you sleep.
Little word of advice for you fellas. Be careful who you have children with. Because there's a lot of you guys running around here saying, oh, never be a stepdaddy, never raise somebody else's children. And I hear you, and I agree. Some of you say that because you're like, yo, that child will never respect you if it ain't your child. Well, I got news for you. Even if it is your child, that child will still disrespect you if you have them by the wrong woman and she plants that seed in their head to disrespect you.
Well, yeah, that's going to happen 9 times out of 10 these days. See, this is a tough one. Even if you found a woman who has displayed that she's a respectful woman and she will be respectful to you for years, once they pop out that kid, everything changes. Everything changes. They don't see you as number one anymore, even if she did for 5 years before the kid. Once the kid come out, a lot of women see that kid as the priority. Just always remember, a woman can flip on you any moment. It don't matter if she was respectful for 10 years. At any point, she could flip and become disrespectful based on stuff she got going on in her head or some type of crisis she got going on internally. Not based on anything you did or anything you're lacking or your game ain't tight. She could just flip at any moment. And a lot of times that trigger is after they had the kids. So I don't know what to tell dudes who want to have a family in America. I really don't. Go to another country, maybe it'll be better. But even women from other countries could flip on you too. But I would say you probably got a better chance from what I hear in other countries.